So on the 22nd February 2012, Somaliland Development Corporation was launched. The launching of SDC took place in the House of Parliaments. The President of Somaliland and his delegates took part in the launch, alongside the Minister of Africa, Mr. Bellingham, and the Members of Parliament.
From Andrew Mitchell, the Secretary of State for International Development, but I know you've had a meeting with him and he's very supportive of this development, as is the Foreign Secretary, William Hague. But we're particularly pleased to have the Minister for Africa, Henry Bellingham, and I can say that he has taken a great personal interest not just in the the London conference on Somalia, but on Somaliland in particular, having visited Hargeisa himself. You know, there are ministers who understand the issues they're dealing with, and there are ministers who don't. Henry Bellingham is one who understands the issues he's dealing with, and I'm very pleased to be able to confirm that or pay tribute. I hope it doesn't destroy your political career. And without further ado, because we are short of time, can I hand over, because today's a good news day. The President of Somaliland is taking his place at the table with the international community. The Somaliland Development Corporation is being launched. A letter is being handed in to 10 Downing Street later today, and the Minister for Africa is with us. You couldn't do better than that, could you, for a start? Over to you.
Well, I almost can't resist saying it. There is one extra thing that could be done, but we'll wait. I want to thank, first of all, you, Alan Michael, for hosting this event, which I believe marks a very important part of Somaliland's participation here in London this week and in Somaliland's future. Your parliamentary group, and you in particular, have been an extraordinary friend to Somaliland for a long time. And many members of the group, whether present or not, like Lord Avery, have been really staunch supporters and unwavering in their support of Somaliland. I also want to thank the Minister for Africa again, Henry Bellingham, who has also seen, since he entered office at almost the same time as you entered office, Mr. President, how important it is to grasp the nettle of Somaliland and to see it beyond the present stalemate, the present frozen situation, into a proper engagement with the rest of the world. I welcome you all. I, along with Miles Wickstead, Dr. Rashid Hassan, the State Minister for Foreign Affairs of Somaliland, and Len Diallo, formed this company here in the UK as part of an idea. And I should spend a few minutes explaining what that idea is and what it's going to do. We all know here that Somaliland is not a recognised state. That's a fact. I'm not saying it is a case, an argument for anything at all. It's simply a fact. And it's a fact that has certain consequences. And those consequences are that it's very difficult for outsiders to engage with Somaliland. The members of this very supportive Somaliland diaspora in this country know there are problems in dealing with it. They have the confidence. They know both sides of the equation, inside and outside. Investors, where are the good investors that Somaliland needs? And Somaliland can offer them fantastic terms. Where are they? They're nervous. They can't directly engage with Somaliland. They need something else while the state of unrecognition continues. There isn't any more that Somaliland can do to ensure recognition. It's done it. The state that it created in 1990 is an existing state. It has many characteristics that many states around the world envy considerably. But it can't do more. It's got to wait for the rest of the world to catch up. So how do investors deal in the meantime? And how do foreign governments deal in the meantime? Foreign governments don't want to compromise political positions by saying we will directly engage. So we have to look at indirect. There's nothing to prevent governments, donors, investors, members of the diaspora dealing directly with another private entity. But that private entity has to be owned by, controlled by Somaliland. It has to have the full confidence of the Somaliland government. It has to have the full confidence of all the people of Somaliland. So it's a simple mechanism. It's beginning a process whereby, by establishing a corporation outside Somaliland that's owned, controlled, managed by Somaliland for the benefit of all Somalilanders, people can deal directly. People can make long-term commitments in the knowledge that their contracts can be enforced outside Somaliland. Therefore, you get predictability.
Corporation.mpg, who has done so much to support and encourage Somaliland, and the team who have worked tirelessly to create the Somaliland Development Corporation. Jeremy Carver, the legal expert, Miles Wickstead, former British ambassador to Ethiopia, and long-time friend Liam Tiaho. And of course, I want to thank the Somalilanders, some in this room, led by Lulu Tar and Dr. Mohammed Rashid Hassan, our State Minister for Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, who have also worked hard with you on this effort. Somaliland needs organizations like Somaliland Development Corporation to jumpstart our efforts to attract foreign investments to Somaliland and to lend support to reach out donor nations for development support, Somaliland and Somalia. I thank you and express my appreciation and gratitude from the Somali people, from the Somaliland people, for creating the Somaliland Development Corporation and hosting this event launching.